And welcome back. This is the Dicky and Tommy show. We're with Eric Davis
and Summner Armstrong.
Coach Pat, let's get some takeaways from Friday.
Friday, execution. We got to have all 11 doing what they need to do every play. Not 10 out of 11, not 9 out of 11. Got to take care of the football. Got to be able to punch it in when you're on the goal line. And you got to be able to stop the run.
So with the slower start this season, what's the mindset for the rest of the season?
The mindset is we take each day, try to go 1-0 in every rep, everything we do. The team chemistry, lots been going on with this team, and so trying to get everyone on the same page has probably been the biggest challenge, but I think we're heading in that direction.
So with the return of Isaiah Savion and then Jaheim, what do you look for in those, players?
That they bring some value to the team.
Out of the three, or is there anything that you think you're looking forward to changing or maybe implementing within the team now that you have, new players that maybe weren't at your disposal with the first 2 games of the season?
I'm not looking to implement anything new or different. I just think we need to all get on the same page and become you have a team you work hard all off season, and when you get new additions, which is new in my career, I've coached a long time, and have some kids come in like this at the start. I truly believe that it's a positive thing. We just all got to get on the same page.
Okay, Coach, I thought the 3 P's of the problem so far, from what I can see, that is a porous defensive line and offensive line. Punting has been terrible, and penalties, the other P.
Yeah, so we talk a lot about discipline and being smart on the field, understanding that you can't line up off sides twice in a row. Once 3rd and 9 to give a team a free first down. Pass interference, late hits, those things will happen. People are playing hard, but we got to be smarter football players. There's no doubt. As far as special teams go, making some changes on that. I believe in young men. I believe in kids, and sometimes you don't know always what's going on. I guess upstairs is a nice way to say that. So, you see, we got kids that can get the job done. We just got to get them in the right places. And then, up front, everybody's giving me great effort. We just gotta. It's little things. It's being in the right gap. It's understanding, what your job is on both sides of the ball. Reading your keys on defense and offense. Pad level, staying on your blocks longer.
Well, Coach, I think you probably ran into a situation that not many coaches across America have run into. You practiced your kids all summer, and all of a sudden you get 3 kids coming back from another school, and 2 of them happen to be number 4 and a 5 prospect in the country, and then you got to mesh all this stuff together. And I'm sure you went through a lot the last 2 weeks with all that was going on.
Oh yeah, definitely. You build something all off season. A lot of kids been working hard since January, and so when you do get some really good players coming back, how do you make it work? How do you make it fit? How do you handle not only the playing time aspect, but like the emotional and mental aspect of it too? At the end of the day, that's why football's so great. It's not about 1 kid or 2 kids or 3. It's about all 11 on the field, all 50 on the team being in sync and having some cohesiveness and being on the same page day in and day out. It's been a little challenging, but I think at the end of the day, we're in uncharted territory, right? 0-2, so it's the first time since 2015. I've been here a long time, and so what do we need to do to be successful on Friday nights, right? Is it personnel? Is it strategy? I think at the end of the day, it's just the cohesiveness of the team and everyone being held accountable and having proper discipline to perform at their highest level. If they give me all they got every Friday and we're unsuccessful, that's one thing. But it's the details that matter. Reading guards, being in the right gap, not freelancing on the field, hustling every single play, being smarter those things right there is what win football games. And right now, you know, being where we are, you can feel it. You can cut it with a knife. It's in the air. You know, the coaches, kids, everybody. So we're just striving to get better each and every day.
I kind of feel like, Coach, that you're going to be a lot better come Friday night than you've been, because you have a week to practice with all these guys together. Last week, I gathered a couple of them may not have practiced but a day or two, and then you got the bye week, and I just kind of feel like you're going to get this thing together and really be hitting on all cylinders when you get to Jefferson District. But I think you'll be a lot better team Friday night.
Well, that's the plan. I hope so. I really do. You know, figuring out who goes where, right? You know, you got touch charts, you got other things like that, but at the end of the day, you can have the best running back in the state in the backfield, but everyone else has got to do their job.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who's running the ball. We got to take care of the football better. That's big. And then, you know, when you get that timely stop, you know, a lot of things have bounced not in our favor, but hopefully we get that fixed this week, and then at the bye week, have 2 weeks to really get it gelled up and head into district play. Ready to go, ready to roll. But you know, I thought Patrick Henry, when you watch the games, both games are very winnable. And so when you go through each drive, each play, you see like where you made your mistakes, and those little mistakes, they add up to a loss. And so that's where we are right now.
Yeah, I know, Coach, when you all review film, as you pointed out a minute ago, when you have first and goal at the 5-yard line, you got to punch that in. You got to score points. So I know opportunities, when you get them like that, you got to take advantage of it. Will there be, Coach, a renewed emphasis going forward, maybe to not necessarily getting back to basics, but kind of getting back more to a run game type situation with what you have, just because it looked like your defense got tired the other night, because I know they were on the field an awful lot in the second half. So offensive consistency, I'm sure, is something you're shooting to gain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been running power right and power left at Louisa for 30 plus years, even before, you know, 2003. We ran double wing. That was nothing but power right and power left. When you line up on the goal line, you run power 3 out of the 4 plays, and you know one guy misses his assignment. You see the results, right? And run game versus pass game, we have pieces everywhere, right? We have good running backs. We have some really good receivers. We have a quarterback who can throw the ball. It's all dictated by like where we are with the chains. So, yeah, a good successful first down play really dictates what that second down call will be. When you're stuck in 3rd and longs and 2nd and longs, you got to do what you got to do to try to get half that back, right? And then on 3rd down, if it's 3rd and short, that's dictated by how 2nd down went. So I do know that our offensive line's working hard every day. You know, we did, our center went down last week. He's out for I don't know how long he'll be out, for a few weeks minimal. So we had to make some changes up front. But I think that if we can just do our jobs, honestly, that's the biggest thing. Like, if your job's to kick out on a run play, to get your man. If your job's to down block and seal it, seal it. I think we can be successful. So.
Yeah, Coach, one more thing, just on a personal note, and kind of getting off subject here as far as Louisa football, but I just want to tell you how proud I was to see you Saturday night on the field in Harrisonburg at the JMU game, and your 2004 JMU team, which won the national championship, got inducted into the JMU Hall of Fame. So congrats to you for
I
that.
appreciate that. That was awesome. No, you know, they had the ceremony Friday night. It's funny because Coach Hall's a JMU guy too, so you know, me and Coach Hall are good friends. And, you know, we talked Saturday after the game, and I told him what we were doing, and he was proud of me for that too. But to see all my old teammates was probably the coolest part of that. We're all got a lot of gray hairs now, you know, 20 years ago, and looking at all those grown men now and their kids, and one of my teammates' kids actually plays for Cortland now, so you know, we had a little banter here and there. But I look back at that team and what we were, and it really like revitalized and like, you know, amplifies like what a team really is. And You know, you're always going to have personality. Like every team has different personalities, but we came together and won some close games in the playoffs and finished it off there in Chattanooga. And, you know, to be part of that, to be one of only 2 teams that won a national championship at JMU, I really think that what that program's really become nowadays, that I had a big part of that, and my team had a big part of that with our success in '04. So,
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you guys for being on the show, and good luck to Coach Pat and the football team on Friday when they take on Massaponax.
thank you.